Hello guys, today we are going to create a low poly tree, and this tutorial will not be a big one. It will be a very fast tutorial, so let's get started. First I'm going to delete this default cube. Then what I have to do, I have to go to the add menu. I'm going to add a cylinder, but keep in mind when you create the cylinder, just make these vertices around 8, so it keeps it to a low poly. So what we are going to do is we are going to turn this shape into the tree. So we are going to make a pine tree. So let's get started without wasting any time. So what will I do? I'll go into the edit menu by pressing of course the tab key, and then selecting the polygon tool. What will I do? I will just make this top the top polygon or the top face around 0.01, around 0.01, so it will make it look like a pine tree. And then I will go to the the bottom one and make it a bit larger. Okay, I have got my tree. Then to give it some more realism of low poly, I'm going to add loop cuts over here. See, okay, in the modeling panel there is a loop cut. Clicking it and then clicking on the edge loops, it will create one loop over here. Then from the number of cuts, I'm going to make it 4, so it will be better for me to have some more detail in it. Okay, one we have got. Now what will I do? What we will do, then I'm going to select this polygon option, okay, the face option, and then click on any face, and then selecting the rotate key. So selecting the rotate tool, and then I'll just keep rotating different faces, so that it makes it look somewhat giving it a little bit randomness over here. So all the faces should look different. Okay, I'm giving some rotating in different, it will make it look feel more like low poly. Okay, now see, this has a better look than the the plain one. So what I'll do now, okay, I've got this one. Okay, then I'll press the tab key again, and then go and apply a material to this. So click here, the material properties, and then new property. It will create a new, so it will create a new, the system is a little bit slow, don't worry. So it created a material. We are going to name this material leaves, okay, as these will be the tree's leaf. So then I'll select a green, lush green color from here, and then add a bit darkness to this color. I think I should go with this color, or maybe a little bit more into the dark side. And then let's switch to the material view for shading. So okay, I've got the green look of the tree. So what is here wrong, that there are speculars or highlights in our materials. So let's go and thumbs down this one, specular. We don't need that property over here because it creates some kind of a shine in that material. So let's make it 0, so it look dull. Okay, so what I do, I have got my tree, and then I have to Control C and Control V to copy and paste it, so it will create a copy of the. Okay, now press the scale tool and make it a little bit different. And yes, I need to rotate it a bit. So so there will be a little bit of a difference from the below one. And then okay, another copy and paste, and then again translate it, and have the scale, pressing the S key. Okay, now I have got three different portion of this tree. So let me select all the three and make it a bit on the top. Then let's create the trunk of the tree by going into the add mesh and a cylinder. So it'll create a cylinder. Then let's make the the vertices are already at. Press the S key to scale it down. Okay, we have scaled it down and moved it a bit, okay, on the upside, on the z-axis. Now I have got this one. Let's create a material for this by selecting this and going to the material properties and new, and it will create a material. For this material I'm going to use a dark brown, so that it feels cool, it gives a cool look of a low poly. And then of course I have to drop this specular property to 0. Now what I do, I have to go to the modeling view by pressing tab key and then selecting this one. Okay, let me select the top one and then press S key and scale it. Now okay, scale it up. Now let's go and scale it up. That is what I've got here. It looks cool, but what I need to do, first I have to select the edge loop over here, edges, and then come over here, and a bit I want this tree to be a little bit have some kind of a randomness. So that's what I'm doing here. I want a randomness in this tree. I have got, and then I have I have to scale it down. Sorry, okay, accidentally I've created extrude. Okay, now for more realism in this trunk, what I do, for the same what we did for the leaves, I'm going to the loop cut and add 3, around 4 will be fine. So again, what we did with the trees, going to the face mode and then having a little bit, and then have them a bit, move them a little bit, so that it feels that it's a trunk, not a plain cylinder. So that is what I've been doing for this. So we have been doing, so it kind of look nicer. Okay, so this is what we have got from this short tutorial. We have created a we created a tree in less than 10 minutes. So this is what we have got. Come look how we have created a cool looking low poly game tree. So I'll be back with more cool tutorials. Have a look, subscribe the channel. Tata, bye bye.